Hey guys, this is Aries video part 2. My computer's back on. We're in Mercury retrograde, so it's crazy. It's crashed a bunch of times, so I think it's just I push it really hard, but it's also Mercury retrograde. So anyways, I was talking about the final two cards for your spread. And the final two cards are the Fool and the Page of Swords. Okay, so I'm going to show you them together. The Fool plus the Page of Swords. Um, so the universe is telling you to kind of leap out of this relationship, leap into the future, leap empty-handed into the void. Don't wait, don't hesitate, leave the old behind you. This divorce or this breakup may have been very sudden for you, in the sense that or there may have been some kind of traumatic incident as well. It may not be just a divorce or breakup. It could be some trauma, something that happened that was unexpected and it really rocked your emotional boat, okay? And you need to recover from that. For those of you who are going through divorce or breakup or something else as well, this is a time where, this is getting rid of the old. The reason that this trauma has happened is to kind of unblock you, is to unlock all that emotion that you've had, that's unhealthy emotion that's kind of been deep inside, and it's kind of unlocking it and unleashing it, and the trauma helped to unleash it, okay? So it's like, car accidents that happen help to kind of unlock all that stuff. That's because it's traumatic. It seriously shakes you up. Anything that shakes you up, whether it's a divorce or breakup or some kind of traumatic incident or an argument, even a fight, something that kind of is big, these things all kind of help to us release things that we keep inside, okay? And I feel like because the Tower is showing up in your position of emotions, you weren't expecting this. You may not have been expecting a divorce, or you may not have been expecting somebody cheating on you. It may really have come out of the blue. There may have been cheating going on, but it may just be coming out. The divorce have been coming out of the blue, okay? Or I feel like somebody may have asked you for a divorce. Somebody said, let's break up. Or there's something about a breakup, something about a separation that's, going on, that's unexpected. Something about the trauma that's unexpected. And it's really gotten you to a really strong emotional reaction point. And you have, the Fool card, which is telling you to take a leap, to kind of leap after you've gotten rid of, out with the old stuff, out and released all this into the new life. It feels like I'm getting like a new dawn and a new day is really calling you. And I feel like you're not going to have to worry about finances, although maybe you're concerned about finances. You're not going to have to worry about the finances. So, for those of you who, I really, in this reading, I don't feel like those of you, that are in healthy relationships are watching this. For those of you who are in healthy relationships, all I can tell you is that I feel like there are things you don't know. If you're in a healthy relationship, there are things you don't know. There's a lot of fear energy, and you may just be in an argument. You may be having something more mild, on the mild side. And there may be someone who's in your midst that's not even your partner. That may be somebody else. This could be a business partner or somebody that's in your life that's not telling you the truth, that's lying to you, that's blocking you. Their negativity is blocking you. There's things that you don't know about them, okay? But primarily, because you have these 4 cards, seriously, that are very strong, and I'm going to hold them up together, that you can see them. These 4 cards together, this does not make a healthy relationship. Okay? This does not. Sorry, the 4th is that there. You know, I mean, it's just not healthy. It's all negative. It's very, very intense. And, you know, when I see this together, it kind of creates a major obstacle for you to overcome. Emotionally, it's going to be the hardest because you need to get to a point where you actually feel safe and secure. And the person that you are with or that you even may like, is not that person. They're not going to give you that safety and security feeling. They have commitment issues. You know, you may see the potential in them, and it's really just going to end in heartache in the end. You know, you have the Five of Pentacles, which is, you know, someone who's crying their eyeballs out, you know, after a fight or argument. It's just, to me, it's unhealthy. The situation that you're in, if there's a relationship in your life, is unhealthy for you. That's how I see it. Now, if you do take this leap of faith, okay, which is the Fool card, and trust that everything's going to work out, and move away and separate, and or just, you know, maybe even asking for others for help, asking family for help, asking friends for help. Aries need to be helped. They can't do it alone. They need someone to hold their hand and walk them through it. So, you know, even if it's asking somebody like a counselor for some help, that's even better, okay, than you just trying to do this all yourself. It feels like, you know, self-reflection is good, but emotionally, this is something devastating has happened. Now, I will tell you, I am not a grief counselor or trauma counselor. So if something like this has happened, I suggest you call 911, or I suggest that you talk to someone who's a professional counselor. They're a licensed, you know, psychotherapist, psychologist, and they'll give you that kind of counseling that you really need. But I do recommend, you know, if you want to have a private reading to kind of get into more about what's going on, you know, I can help you there. It's just that I think this kind of situation is the kind of thing that would be best left to like a trauma counselor, a grief counselor, because it's so really heavy. It feels very heavy to me. The situation, I wouldn't want to be in your shoes. But I want to pull a final card to see if you do take this leap of faith, to see what's going to happen in the end. I feel like towards the end of June, there's going to be, in early July, there's going to be some resolution of all of this. You can't stay. See, here's the thing about Aries. Aries can be very stubborn, and they tend to stay in situations for too long because they don't like the conflict. At the same time, they're very, you know, in a way, you know, warlike, because, you know, Mars rules them. So it's just like, it's a tough thing. But the outcome here for you is this is the page. What is this? The Page of Wands, and I see this as being you, Aries. Okay, someone who's got the fire. I feel like you're gonna get your fire back. You need to get your fire back. You need to get that positive, I'm gonna go get them drive. You know, to have a better life for yourself and future, and you know, really have fun singing and dancing and being active and going out there and just having fun with life. You know, it's time for that Aries that we all know and love to get back, to come back. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're not. I don't even feel like you're even yourself. I don't feel like you're feeling like yourself. I feel like you're kind of having just kind of reacting, you know, and trying to kind of gain some footing. But I feel like with these strong cards, it's going to be hard for you to gain really much ground in June. It's just like a major thing that you're going to have to kind of process in July. I feel like you're going to be processing a lot of it. But I do feel like you still need to go out and have fun and be active. Music is very important to you. It is important to your emotional well-being and health and happiness. So do whatever you can with music. I feel like that will help you tremendously. And I wish you all the best. I'm going to send you additional healing, a last little ring, and really just all the best to you. And if you'd like a private reading, feel free to email me, ElizabethOlson31 @gmail.com. And I will speak to you guys again soon. Okay, take care. I send you big hugs, big kisses, and I wish you guys all the best. Okay, take care.